Well, ar an gédal sias ar mahan hain agus ar san ma van céile saifein chun se áhas an dain ar an fircin fóil se ar a ró bhiliog fóil sé cearag agus tuigim go bhfuil se anna gna thucar an lé. May I just say how welcome you all are, and to see people that the whole of Ireland has been looking at with expectation and admiration is such a fantastic achievement. Sabine and I are so pleased to welcome you to Áras and Uachtarán. And I think while there is a great discussion on the achievement itself in terms by comparison with every other performance at the Olympics, when one thinks about it, I first of all want to say that your commitment and your commitment to just not excellence for a final event, but for excellence in each. For me, the most important thing, I think, maybe was that in so many of the different categories, here we had Irish people who had put in a lot of time, taken advantage of the training and preparation, the tactics, the management, the comparisons, to be there competing at the very, very, very highest level. And the powerful example that is for everybody interested in sport, those who recognise the importance of sport, and particularly for young people. Idea that the results, 7 medals, 4 gold, 3 bronze, and 26 top 10 finishes, that the nation's largest ever team, we had 134 qualified athletes across 15 sports. Now, and I think sometimes maybe we don't stress that sufficiently, that the sheer qualification itself and the journey to the qualification and what it means by way of personal commitment and support. Because what is very interesting to see after all of the events is the speed with which the supporting people made themselves known. And I just pay tribute to everyone, to the Gachtainna Vicaracus, Cumacain Radarinishia, whatever way they assisted you all in your preparation and your performance. I so want to pay tribute to them. But across all the disciplines, swimming, rowing, gymnastics, boxing, athletics, I think that people are saying, you see, I suppose it was my time as president of Galway United that I don't recognise tables very much because we were kind of moving towards the lower end for so often myself. But the tables do matter, and Ireland has moved from 64th position now in terms from that time when Sonia O'Sullivan, the wonderful Sonia, won a silver medal in the women's 500 metres. Ireland is now at 19th position, and I think this is, in fact, your achievement and all of the people behind you. I think the combined medals of Mona McSharry and Daniel Whiffen, Rhys McLenahan, Philip Doyle, Darragh Lynch, Paul O'Donovan, whom I'm sure is Paul can't be with us, but there are some others who can't be with us, but it is totally understandable for the lives they're living. Fintan McCarthy and Kelly Harrington. I think it is probably, when people look back on it, when people say, what were you doing? It is probably, I think, the greatest single week in Irish sport, where in fact we were, you had the hearts of the Irish people, Grihan went and hÉireann with you. I know only just a few days ago we were welcoming home the other visitors to Paris this year, 2024, the Paralympics. It's a long time since Ireland's connection with Paris. In 1924, Jack Butler Yeats won silver in the painting competition, and Oliver Singeal Gogarty got a bronze medal in the literature event, although it was much contested about afterwards. But we won't say enough about that for another day. But I think that the joy to those watching, and the way I have to say to you as well, and it is my wish for you, and Sabina's wish for you as well, that you take from that enormous energy that was being transferred to you by good wishes from all of the viewing public. I hope that it stays with you and that it will bring further satisfaction to yourselves. I think sometimes as well in the preparation for events and so forth, there is a kind of a loneliness involved in it that requires a great inner strength, and I wish you every success with all of that. I think there were a number of things in it too. I have said qualifying is such an achievement in itself, but there were a number of people who recorded personal bests in their different areas, or national bests, and that is Uachtaráin of Wintamakaaka. They were actually making marvellous achievements, and it was just so impressive. And for all of these reasons, Uachtaráin, hÉireann, as President of Ireland, I just want to say, you've done so much for encouraging the public, but also for drawing attention maybe to the importance of sport. I think sport is something in which every child, adults for as much as they can in their lives, should participate and should enjoy it. And there is a kind of a special, I think, sense of community about those who share particular sports. It is important, and we have seen such good results from it for such resources as were made available to elite athletes. The results are all there. And I think as well, those of you who have taken advantage of training and opportunities abroad. I remember I was at Indiana University studying sociology in 1966-7, and there was one other Irish person who was a cross-country runner. I won't embarrass either of us by mentioning the name that he's been, but let me say that connection and that ability, for example, to secure places and to take advantage of the training and advice and the if you like, the history of the different sports and how they're changing, you have made such good use of that. And I think that all those who assisted you in the United States and the United Kingdom or elsewhere, I send my thanks to them. I think that it is important as well that sport for the public in general, and particularly for all of the young people in Ireland, the young people who are coming to live with us, it is very, very important that we see it as part of the necessary training for life, in the same way as the arts are, and in the same way as sociability is, about the importance of the social values of kindness, the importance of care, and so on. You have been powerful examples. It's Lá Kilúrachíse. This is a celebratory day. So I just want you to continue to enjoy all of it, because there are times when there will have been setbacks in many, many cases, and you're more than well entitled to the time when the sun rises, as it has for you and for all of the people of Ireland during the wonderful week that we've all had in Paris. Guim gach rá agus Uachtaráin, I gúrsaí sláinteach, I gúrsaí síl agus na sportaí éasúile in a meisih ag Gwynlop. I just so want to wish you health and happiness and enjoyment and continued satisfaction and all of the good health. And I thank you as President of Ireland for the powerful example that you have given and for the lift to our spirits that we needed. Míle buíochas, thank you very much.